You might not realize it, but reheating certain foods can silently damage your health, especially as you age. It can mess with your digestion, ramp up inflammation, and even chip away at your memory and balance over time. And this isn't just guesswork. Major studies, like those in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, have shown how some reheated meals can seriously affect older adults. At first, reheating leftovers seems totally harmless, but here's the catch. Some everyday foods lose their nutrients or change into compounds that quietly stress your heart, spike your blood sugar, or inflame your joints, vital systems that keep you moving and strong after 65. In this video, you're going to learn about 3 foods seniors should never reheat, and 3 surprising ones that actually get healthier when warmed the right way. Stick around till the end, because I'll reveal one common food that looks innocent, but might be quietly harming your body with every extra bite. Let's kick things off with the foods you should be reheating, because when done right, they can boost your energy, sharpen your memory, and keep you moving strong every single day. Before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss out on health tips made just for you. And hey, drop a 1 in the comments if you like this video, or a 0 if you think I can improve it. 3 foods seniors should reheat to maximize health. Number 1. Brown rice, a humble powerhouse for strength, heart health, and long life. There's deep wisdom in simple food. It's steady, grounding, and quietly powerful. Brown rice might not steal the spotlight on your plate, but don't let its plain look fool you. For seniors, this modest grain, when gently reheated, becomes more than just a side dish. It delivers structure, stability, and long-lasting energy that fuels every heartbeat, every step, and every ounce of independence you fight to keep. Unlike white rice, brown rice keeps its bran and germ layers tacked with fiber, B vitamins, magnesium, and selenium, all essential nutrients aging bodies truly rely on. Just like oatmeal, when brown rice is cooked and then cooled, it starts forming resistant starch. But here's the real magic: when you reheat it properly by gently steaming or adding a splash of water, those complex carbs stay kind to your digestion. They release energy slowly, without overworking your pancreas or causing wild blood sugar spikes. For seniors dealing with type 2 diabetes, heart issues, or slow digestion, this isn't just a side note, it's a big deal. Reheated brown rice gives you steady energy all day long, helping you avoid those crashes and waves of fatigue that can drain the joy from simple routines. Plus, it fuels your gut's good bacteria, supporting immunity, balancing mood, and keeping inflammation in check from the inside out. Magnesium, a mineral often running low in older adults, is packed into brown rice. It's essential for calming nerves, lowering blood pressure, and helping muscles relax, especially at night when leg cramps and restlessness creep in and ruin your sleep. Every warm bowl of reheated rice becomes more than just food. It's a way to calm, stabilize, and rebuild strength from the inside out. And let's not forget the emotional side. Rice brings memories of family dinners, comfort, and the smell of home. Reheating it isn't just easy. It's a quiet ritual that whispers, "You're still strong, you're still growing, you are still deeply cared for." Best of all, brown rice fits perfectly into any senior's kitchen. Pair it with soft veggies, lentils, or a drizzle of olive oil, and you've got a nutrient-packed dish that's easy to chew, easy to digest, and seriously satisfying. For those who find complex cooking overwhelming, brown rice becomes a go-to hero, a dependable, versatile base that supports healthy aging in every way. But here's the truth: not every reheated meal returns the favor. Some of your favorite comfort foods, when microwaved again, could be quietly turning on you, targeting your heart, nerves, and even your memory. Number 2. Oatmeal, a warm hug for your brain and belly. For seniors stepping into their olden years, mornings can be powerful, a quiet reset filled with intention. And nothing fits that better than a cozy bowl of oatmeal. But here's the twist: reheating oatmeal doesn't strip away its goodness. In fact, it can boost its benefits. For aging bodies that need solid nutrition without extra strain, this simple meal becomes even more powerful the second time around. When oats are cupped and cooled, something amazing happens. Their starches start to shift. They turn into what's known as resistant starch, a special type of carb that skips digestion in the small intestine. And get this, when you reheat those oats, the resistant starch stays. It feeds the good bacteria in your gut, supports digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and helps calm inflammation across your whole body. This isn't just science, it's a real game changer for anyone over 65. As we get older, digestion slows down and blood sugar swings become more common. But reheated oatmeal steps in like a hero. It delivers steady, low glycemic energy that won't send your sugar levels on a roller coaster. Instead, it fuels you slowly, keeps you full longer, and helps stabilize your mood and focus throughout the day. But it gets even better. Oatmeal is packed with beta-glucan, a powerful soluble fiber that helps lower LDL, the bad cholesterol. For seniors facing heart risks, this simple daily ritual becomes a quiet shield of protection. While most breakfast choices are loaded with sugar and unhealthy fats, oatmeal stands out, gentle on the stomach, naturally mild, and easy to make your own with endless topping options. Toss in a pinch of cinnamon, a handful of walnuts, or some fresh blueberries, and suddenly you've got a powerhouse breakfast packed with antioxidants, your body's natural defense against aging. But reheated oatmeal does more than nourish the body. It comforts the soul. It's familiar, soothing, and easy on the gut. On chilly mornings or when your energy dips, it's not just food. It's a small act of self-respect, a warm reminder that little daily choices can build a stronger, healthier life. But here's something most people never think about. While oatmeal builds you up from the inside, not every warm meal plays nice. Some foods might feel comforting, but when reheated, they can quietly work against you. They mess with digestion, inflame your joints, strain your nerves, and chip away at your long-term health. If you're still here and finding this helpful, drop a 1 in the comments to show you're with me. Now, let's dive into food number 3. Number 3, vegetable soup, a soothing remedy for your joints, immunity, and spirit. In those still moments of late afternoon, when your body starts to feel every passing year and sunlight fades through the curtains, few things feel more healing than a hot bowl of vegetable soup. It's not just comfort, it's ancient wisdom, passed down and served up with every single spoonful. For seniors dealing with the ups and downs of aging bodies, reheating vegetable soup isn't just easy, it's a way to bring powerful nutrients back to life. Unlike those overly processed meals, a homemade veggie soup actually gets better the next day. Why? Because as vegetables like carrots, celery, onions, leafy greens, and sweet potatoes simmer slowly and rest overnight, their cell walls break down, unlocking minerals and plant compounds that weren't fully released during the first cook. It's like nature's way of saying, wait for the magic. When you reheat that soup, the broth turns into a concentrated powerhouse of antioxidants, phytonutrients, and hydration, all crucial for seniors as the immune system starts to slow down with age. The body becomes more prone to inflammation, chest infections, and stiff joints. But a well-warmed bowl of vegetable soup, especially with healing ingredients like garlic, turmeric, or parsley, works like a calming shield against those silent threats. That warmth does more than comfort. It gets your blood flowing by gently opening up blood vessels and easing those chilly hands and feet. Meanwhile, the anti-inflammatory compounds go to work, quietly calming your body from the inside out. For seniors who struggle with appetite, a common hurdle, soup is the perfect solution. It's gentle, easy to digest, and doesn't overwhelm your senses. On days when eating feels like too much, a warm bowl of soup delivers strength, hydration, and nutrients without the struggle. There's also a kind of emotional nourishment that can't be ignored. A pot of soup, lovingly made and purposely reheated, carries the warmth of old kitchens, family gatherings, and simpler days when food was more than just fuel. Every spoonful brings you back to something safe and familiar, a quiet moment away from the noise of life. where taking care of yourself feels natural, grounding, and deeply human. For those dealing with high blood pressure, arthritis, or sensitive digestion, soup offers the perfect chance to load up on healing herbs and mineral-rich veggies without relying on heavy fats or intense spices. It's nourishment that actually respects your body's changing needs, gentle, warm, and forgiving. 3 foods seniors should never reheat. Number 1, eggs. A quiet shift from nourishing to risky. Eggs have long been praised as one of the most complete, wholesome foods out there. Simple, balanced, and deeply nourishing. For generations, they've been a trusted breakfast staple, and for seniors, they're packed with value, offering top-quality protein and key nutrients like choline and vitamin D, which are crucial for keeping the brain sharp and bones strong. But when reheated, this once-perfect food starts to change, and not for the better. But here's the part most people never hear. Once you reheat eggs, their structure changes, and not in a good way. When freshly cooked, eggs are safe, gentle on digestion, and packed with nutrients. But after they cool down and sit even just overnight, their proteins start to shift. And when you reheat them, especially using a microwave or hot pan, those proteins tighten and restructure all over again. That makes them tougher to digest, especially for aging stomachs, leading to bloating, discomfort, or frustrating indigestion that can derail your whole day. What's even more alarming is what happens when you reheat eggs, especially fried or scrambled with oils. The fats and cholesterol in them can oxidize, forming compounds that actively fuel inflammation and even damage your arteries. This isn't just theory, it's real biology. And it hits harder for seniors already dealing with high blood pressure, cholesterol issues, or heart disease. The effects might not show up right away. Maybe it's a sour stomach that lingers all day, a heavy feeling in your body, or a mental fog that slows your thoughts. But over time, it adds up. Weak digestion, creeping inflammation, and higher cholesterol, all from the simple habit of reheating eggs that were meant to be eaten fresh. It feels like a harmless habit, but for a body that deserves care and ease, reheating eggs becomes an avoidable burden. The very nutrients meant to protect your brain and power your muscles can backfire if eggs aren't handled properly after cooking. The safer, smarter choice, eat them fresh, boiled or poached, prepared gently with intention. That's when they truly shine, but resist the urge to stash them in the fridge for later. What looks like convenience can slowly chip away at your energy and well-being, one reheated meal at a time. Number 2, white potatoes, the cozy classic that turns on you. For many seniors, white potatoes bring back warm memories. Family dinners, cozy weekends, and holiday feasts filled with love and mashed comfort. They're soft, familiar, and deeply rooted in tradition. But here's the problem. When you reheat them, especially later in life, they can flip from feel-good to risky. For those focused on protecting their heart, circulation, and balance, this nostalgic favorite might quietly become a threat on your plate. Freshly cooked white potatoes already sit high on the glycemic index, which means they break down fast into sugar and send your blood sugar soaring. But it gets worse. When they're cooked, cooled, and then reheated, especially with butter, oil, or cream, their starches change in ways that can backfire. Instead of fueling your body, this shift can make insulin resistance worse and spark inflammation that hits your blood vessels, nerves, and even your brain. That cozy potato dish might be stirring up way more trouble than you think. What makes this even riskier for seniors is that aging already weakens the body's ability to handle blood sugar swings. Reheated potatoes can lead to post-meal crashes, tingling, or numbness in the legs and feet, and fuel chronic inflammation linked to everything from stiff joints to memory decline. And here's another hidden danger. Many seniors reheat potato dishes in plastic containers, not realizing that high heat can release chemicals like BPA, known to mess with hormones and put extra strain on the heart. It's a silent double threat in one harmless plate. The result? That once innocent plate of leftovers could be doing way more harm than good. And the cost? It's subtle, but serious. You might feel drained after lunch and never realize it was those reheated potatoes that sapped your energy. Maybe your knees feel stiffer, or your feet start tingling, and you chalk it up to aging, not your plate. But over time, these small daily hits add up. Poor blood flow, rising blood pressure, weaker muscle control, and slower healing after even the smallest setbacks. All from one simple reheated dish. What's even more frustrating, white potatoes give you almost nothing in return. Unlike sweet potatoes or other vibrant root veggies, they're missing the antioxidants that help fight damage. Sure, they fill you up, but they don't build you up. They please your taste buds, but quietly put pressure on the very system seniors need to protect the most. Warm memories and tradition are beautiful, no doubt, but aging calls for smarter choices. It's time to separate comfort from what's truly good for you. Let white potatoes stay in your past, not on your plate today. Number 3, cooked mushrooms, a silent danger hiding in plain sight. Mushrooms carry a deep, earthy comfort, something that feels wholesome and rooted in nature. For many seniors, they seem like a smart choice, low fat, rich in antioxidants, and easy on the belly when freshly cooked. But here's the shocker. Beneath that soft texture lies a hidden risk most people don't see coming. Reheating mushrooms could turn that healthy dish into something far more dangerous. Reheating cooked mushrooms can quietly flip a healthy dish into a hidden health hazard, especially for aging bodies that grow more sensitive over time. Mushrooms are loaded with complex proteins and amino acids, which are great when fresh, but fragile under heat. The first time you cook them, those proteins break down in a way that helps digestion, but once cooled and reheated, they go through another shift, becoming denatured again and turning into forms your body might struggle to handle. What once helped you could now be silently working against you. A younger person might not notice a thing, but for older adults, with weaker digestion and more sensitive guts, the effects can hit hard. Reheated mushrooms can trigger bloating, discomfort, and even waves of nausea. But the real danger? It's what you don't feel right away. If mushrooms are stored poorly or reheated at low temps, harmful bacteria like Clostridium botulinum or Listeria can start growing, especially if they were sautéed in butter or oil and left sitting out too long. It's a quiet threat with serious consequences. These bacteria don't always shout with obvious symptoms right away, but they do start causing damage quietly. For vulnerable seniors, that silent disruption can hit the digestive tract or even mess with the nervous system. And the price for this small mistake? It may not show up as sudden pain, but it creeps in slowly, as lingering fatigue, stubborn indigestion, or a whole afternoon ruined by discomfort instead of peace. Even worse, it can quietly chip away at your immune system, right when every ounce of strength and resilience matters most. And it gets worse. When you reheat mushrooms, you lose a big chunk of their nutritional power. The antioxidants that once helped protect your immune system break down fast, leaving you with little to no defense against inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which rise naturally with age. What's left is food that tastes familiar, but fails to support your body like it used to. Reheating mushrooms might feel like a small, convenient habit, but for seniors focused on staying sharp, strong, and steady, it's one worth breaking. Enjoy mushrooms fresh, when they're packed with goodness, not as tired leftovers zapped in the microwave. As we look back at these hidden dangers tucked away in our leftovers, a powerful truth becomes clear. Not everything in the fridge deserves a second shot. So how can seniors take back control of their meals, energy, and independence with smarter choices? It doesn't start with fear. It starts with small, intentional steps rooted in awareness. Every meal is a chance to choose better, one bite at a time. You can protect your body and your future. As we age, those little choices at the dinner table matter more than ever. Reheating food may seem minor, but for seniors, it can quietly shape the entire course of your health and freedom. Knowing which foods not to reheat and which ones actually boost your health when warmed the right way isn't just about nutrition. It's about self-respect. Aging well doesn't come from big, dramatic overhauls. It comes from small, powerful choices, like how you treat your leftovers, how you support your digestion, and how you guard the strength of your heart, brain, and legs meal by meal. When you reheat the right foods, like cozy oatmeal, healing soups, or steady brown rice, you're not just feeding yourself. You're telling your body something powerful. I still care. I still choose life. And when you finally let go of habits that no longer serve you, like reheating eggs, mushrooms, or white potatoes, you take a bold step toward freedom. Freedom from discomfort, from constant fatigue, and from those preventable health setbacks that quietly rob joy from your golden years. The cost of convenience may be subtle, but it sticks. The reward for awareness, that's where the magic happens. Easier digestion, steadier steps, clearer thinking, and above all, a powerful sense of control over your own well-being, no matter how many candles are on the cake. So next time you open your fridge, pause for a second, because not everything in there deserves a second shot on your plate. Choose what truly nourishes you, reheat with care, and honor this chapter of life with the quiet, steady power that comes from wisdom, not impulse. Because every warm meal isn't just about comfort. It's a decision, a choice to protect your future, one mindful bite at a time. These insights are here to help you live with intention and authenticity. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one thing that stood out? And how will you apply it in your life starting today? Drop it in the comments so we can grow stronger together. If you found this video valuable, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback truly matters. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real, empowering content. Thanks for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.